So now we're gonna work on the post menu. So every post is gonna have its own menu, and if you open it right here, this is gonna be the menu. This is for the post when it's not yours, so it's gonna be a bit limited when it's not yours. As if we go up to a post that is mine, and then the menu is gonna be a bit large, okay, and you can have a lot of options there, okay. So we can work on that. Simply go back right here to the post folder, create a new component. Let's call it the post menu.js, and then RFC. Save this. Can remove that. Okay, save this, remove this, and then go back to the index right here for the post, and then let's just import it. So post menu like this, okay. So it's gonna appear right here. So we can go back to the post menu, remove everything from here, and let's make this an unordered list, which is a UL, and then we can have a class name for it like the post menu, okay. And we're gonna have a bunch of alias, a bunch of list items. Every one of them is gonna be a component, so we can go right here and then call this menu item.js, and this is gonna be RFC. And simply right here, let me just go back, and then we're gonna pass like the data that we want. For example, we're gonna have, let me just show you, every component is gonna have like the icon and the text right here. So this is the main text and this is the second text, okay. So we can pass the icon and then the title and then subtitle, okay. So, and this is gonna be remove that, and this is gonna be a list item, okay, like that. And then the class name is gonna be only gonna have the hover one, so we can hover on it. And then inside this we're gonna have the icon, which is gonna be an I, okay, tag. And then right here the class name is gonna be simply, let's open this, and it's gonna be the icon that we're gonna pass, okay. So we can just pass the icon like this. So this is the I tag, and after this we're gonna have that's called post menu text, okay. And inside this we can have the span, and the span is gonna have the title like that, okay. This is when we have like a title, and when we have a subtitle we're gonna have another one, okay. So let me just see. So this is the span, okay. So something that we're gonna do is just when we have a subtitle, when we have it, then we're gonna have this div. With div is called not post menu text, menu post call, okay. And then inside this, which let's make it a span. I prefer a span, okay. And then inside this we can have the subtitle like this. So we can go back right here and then like import anytime we want. We just can import a menu item like this, and then we can pass the values that we want. So the icon, for example, for the first one, the icon is gonna equal, let me just see, so pin icon like that. And you're gonna, okay, and then we're gonna pass the title. The title is gonna be pin post, okay, like that. So let me just make this uppercase, and you're gonna have it. And also we don't have a subtitle, so we just don't pass it, okay. And also we're gonna make sure that this is let me just show you again, like this pin right here, pin post, is it like for you and for also when it's not your post? It's not. So also we can make sure that when it's not your post, how are we gonna know that? Okay, so this is gonna be quite simple. If we go back right to the post, so we are now in the post. We get the post from the props. Let me go up top. So we have the post, okay, and we also have the user. So we're gonna pass the user ID for the post, so we're gonna know who wrote the post, and also the ID of the user logged in. So we're gonna compare them. If it's the same, that means it's your post. If not, that means it's not your post, okay. So the user ID, we're gonna pass it, which is gonna be the user dot underscore ID, which is gonna be the user dot underscore ID, okay. And then we're gonna also post user ID, which is gonna be the post dot user dot underscore ID. So let me get those both from the post menu, and also the user ID like this. And this menu item, for example, it's only visible like when it's your post. So we're gonna just simply go when the post user ID, or we should have done like the test exactly in the beginning, exactly in the post. So right here, we in the top, we could have done it, but it's not a problem. We can do it right here. So let's have a state, like for example, let's call it test, and then set test. Then it's gonna be use state, which is gonna be in the beginning. So it's gonna be if post user ID is equal to the user ID, that means it's my post, so this is gonna be true, else it's gonna be false, that means it's not my post. Okay, so let me remove that right here where it was. So this URL, okay, let's remove, sorry, I messed up, so this is not gonna be here. Let me remove that simply. And so now right here we just simply, this is the URL. So we also, what we had right here, we had a component right here that I removed. Okay, so let me just cut that and let me just get whatever we had. Sorry. Okay, so this is what we had. Okay, so now we're gonna just paste this. Okay, so I removed that that item. Okay, so now this item right here, so simply when the test is true, then we show it. Okay, so like for example this one, so that means it's not my post. So actually this is my, so why is it not showing? It should show because this is my post. So when the post is equal to the user ID, then it's true, else it's gonna be false. So let me console log them both. The post ID user and then the user ID. Let me open the console. Let me go right here. Okay, so the user ID we got it undefined. So maybe we can go back right here. Let me what we send. Okay, so we sent the underscore ID for the post. This is not gonna be underscore ID, this is just ID for the user ID. Okay, so now if we remove that, okay, let me refresh that. Okay, now we see it because now this is the user. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, so now also we're gonna have another component, so we can just take that, just keep repeating this, so the second component is gonna be, the icon is gonna be save icon, if I remember, save icon. This is gonna be showing all the time, so it doesn't matter. And this is gonna be save post. Okay, and this is gonna have a subtitle, I believe. Okay, let me just add subtitle, and the subtitle is gonna be, let me just get it, add this to your saved items, like that. Okay, and now you see it. So maybe now is the best time to work on the style so we actually can see it, and then we can continue. So let's go back to the styles, and right here let's add this post menu. Okay, sorry, this is gonna be a lot of work, but we're gonna get through it. Okay, if you don't want to do this, you can just get the size and everything. Okay, so the background is gonna be a variable, which is gonna be bg primary. Okay, that's fine. And then with 300 pixels, and then we're gonna have a box shadow, and the box shadow is gonna be 1 pixel, 0, 2 pixel, and then a variable that's gonna be shadow 1. Okay, and then we're going to continue with the border radius is going to be 10, and then we're going to have the position to be absolute. Okay, so we can go back up top right to see it, and then we're going to go, the top is going to be 3.5 rem. Okay, and the right is going to be 10 pixel. Okay, like that. Okay, and also we need the z index to be 99 so you can see it over everything, maybe more. This should be over everything without any. Okay, so this is going to be bg primary. Okay, so now we see it. So that was it. Maybe this is, could be a bit less from the top, maybe just 3. Okay, so this is better, or maybe 3.1. It says 99 is enough, or just 1 is enough. And then we're gonna have the font family, we're gonna get it from the parent div, and then we're gonna have the font size to be 14 pixel. The line height, we're gonna define it from here to be 19 pixels. Okay, and then we're gonna select the post menu. We can select the list item, and this is gonna be display flex online item center, and then we're gonna have a gap. It's gonna be, let me just see, 10 pixel. Okay, and then we're gonna also have the font weight to be 600, and then the padding 10 pixels. Okay, so this is way better. And then we're gonna have also the cursor to be pointer, and also we're gonna have the border radius to be 10. Okay, and as you see now, also we can go back to the post menu text. and then we're gonna have a display flex, and the flex direction to be column. Okay, like this, and as you see it now it's better. And also we can select that text, the second text, and then just let me just get the, what is it, this one, you can get it. And then simply this is gonna be font size 12. Okay, and then the color is gonna be, let me just make sure the color is right, okay, because we don't have it, I think. So it's gonna be 656, and then it's gonna be 76p. 76p. There's color right here. Okay, so now we have it, and this should be like this. Let me go back. Okay, so we need a padding from the parents. Okay, we didn't have any padding, and I don't know what's padding we're gonna have. So let me just see. Okay, let's go back right here. Go back to the post menu. We didn't have any padding, so let me add it. 10 pixels. Okay, so now this is better. So as you see right now, as we add the size, now it's gonna be very simple. I'm just gonna copy paste, or maybe I don't have them actually because I've done it directly. I didn't do it with components, so maybe I'm just gonna do it. And then if you wanna write it with me, you can. If you don't, you just simply can go and just get it from whatever you want from the attachments, okay, and don't have to write with me. So now let's continue. After this, we're gonna have a line, as you see right here. When you open the menu, you're gonna have this line right here, okay. So let's create that. So simply after here, you're gonna have a class name, let's call it line. Okay, so for this div, we just simply go back right here and then go to the end, and then dot line. The width is gonna be 100%, the height in 1 pixel, the color or the background is not gonna be a variable, because variables, when we have dark mode, is gonna automatically change to that color that we want. But when we define them like this manually, that means we don't want them to change when we work on that. Okay, so CED0 D4. Okay, I hope this is right. Okay, I feel like this is right. And then we're gonna simply have a margin 5 pixel and then 0. Okay, so why is it not showing? Okay, sure now. So this is the line. Now we can continue and see what the rest we're gonna have. So simply go back to the post menu. Let me just see. We're gonna have the edit post, and the edit post is gonna be like this one. Okay, it's gonna be only when I am the owner of that post. Okay, so this is gonna be edit icon, and this is gonna be edit post like that. And as you see it, let me see if we have like any sub menu or anything. We don't have it probably. We don't have it. Now we're gonna have download. Okay, and download, this is only gonna appear when you have images. So if your post don't have images, we don't want to show that. Okay, so let me just show you what I'm gonna do. So simply, first of all, let me just copy that, remove the test because it's gonna be available for all. Or let me leave it, but the test is gonna be, let's go back to the post, and we're gonna pass the length of images. So images length, which is gonna be simply the post dot images dot length. Okay, and like that. And then we're gonna take that. Okay, let's have it like this. What it was, images? What's the problem? Let me just go back right here. Go to post. Yeah, we have images. Let me just see what's the problem. Sorry. Okay. So the above post component. Let me refresh. Let's go back right. Okay, so we don't, the length. Okay. So that means we just can add the images right here also. So that's gonna fix it, okay? Because sometimes it do be null, as you see right here in the database. Sometimes it do be null and not an empty array. So we need to do that, and then we're just gonna simply go down here and then get it from the props also. And then when we have images dot length, then we're gonna show download, okay? So this is gonna be download, and I'm gonna show you download icon. I'm gonna go right here, download. Okay, download, and this is download. It's gonna be like this, okay? And as you see, if we go to our post that doesn't have like images, so let me go down. So like this background, it doesn't have an image, so you can download it, and you can download the background of the post, okay? So I feel like this is pretty obvious. So let's continue. After this, we're gonna have the enter full screen, which is gonna be only when we have images, and when we click on it, it's gonna open the slider and all the other stuff. We're gonna open that later. So this is also when we have images, and this is gonna be full screen icon, and the title is gonna be enter full screen. okay, like this, and it's only gonna available when you have, you know, images. Okay, and then we're gonna have another one which is only gonna be when the post is yours. Okay, so let me copy that, and this is gonna be, let me just show you, this is gonna be the edit audience. So this is going to be an audience icon, but the thing is this is an image, so we don't have an icon for it. So let me just change this, edit audience. Okay, so we need to pass the image. Okay, so let's pass the image, and the image is not going to be an icon, we're going to pass the source of the image. So it's going to be going up 3 times, and then the icons, and then it's going to be lock.png. okay, so and we can go back to the menu item, and simply you're gonna get the image from here. It's gonna be quite simple, don't worry about it. So when we have an image, you can simply go back right here. So this is when we have the icon. Let me test first. If we have an image, then we're gonna have something else. We have this. So what we're gonna have when we have an image is simply gonna be an image tag, and the source, let me just get the second one, and the source is gonna be simply the image like that. Okay, so now as you see the edit audience, we have the image right here. Okay, so this is very useful if you don't, you know, you use to this kind of stuff. It's actually very, very awesome. Okay, so let's go back, let me copy that again. So this is all like for the user, exactly when it's your post. We're gonna have also turn off notification for this post. Okay, so let me just write it right here, turn off notifications for this post. Okay, and then right here the icon is gonna be turn off notifications icon. Let's see if we got it. Yes sir, we got it. So let's continue. Also another one which is gonna be turn off translations. So turn off translations. Okay, and the icon is gonna be turn off translations. Okay, which is gonna be delete icon. Okay, delete icon, let me just see. Okay, so this is the right one. Okay, I probably have the name wrong right here. It shouldn't be like delete, so but it works.